The first 5-day strike begins on September the 12th, the second after just 18 days respite. Then 2 more week-long walkouts in November and December. By any measure, a punishing schedule of strike action escalating the worst dispute in the history of the NHS.
There would usually be about 6 working at the time.
Lamise is due on shift every day of the first strike. Instead, she'll be on the picket line.
What are the consultants saying who will have to cover you?
They're actually in favour of what we're doing because we stand as one. I can understand members of the public becoming angry about this, but actually it's not small points that we're trying to argue against. We're really being pushed into a corner, which is why we are following this action. The reason we took 3 years to negotiate without any strike action is because we wanted to be understanding and we wanted to come to agreed terms. But when no one listens to you and you're backed into a corner, I mean, what else are we left with?
Now, though, the top ranks of her profession have waded in. The Academy of Medical Royal Colleges, representing more than 20 eminent health bodies, has stated it's disappointed at the prospect of strikes, describing them as not proportionate. However, since this statement's issue, 5 of these organisations have distanced themselves from the Academy's stance.
Save our NHS! Save our NHS!
If all 4 strikes go ahead, the Department of Health estimates more than 100,000 operations and 1 million hospital appointments will be postponed. Patients' representatives have appealed to the Prime Minister to intervene, to pause the whole process.
We would like her to do what she did with Hinkley Point, for example, and take time to think about it, look at it in real detail and find out from patients and perhaps other members of staff in the health service what needs to be done to have a really good look. But the immediate problem is for her to step in and stop this, pause it.
The BMA says it's fighting to save the NHS. Its opponents say the union's strikes will do too much harm to a service under extreme pressure. While the arguments continue, there are only 10 days for hospitals to plan and prepare.